Welcome back to Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. I'm BurningDogFace. I still think the windows look really weird. We're here on the cruise ship, of course. Or, the summer still needs to be cleaned up. Oh, shout out to Elthwar, who says, on the subject of those things, I think those giant spheres house the ship's radar system dishes. I've seen those a few times before on other ships. Pretty useful to keeping them safe from the weather. And shout out to Derek Floyd, who says, when does a joke become a dad joke? When the punchline is apparent! Oh dear. Oh, I liked this. Yes, shout out to Justin Jones, who says, possible Star Trek scenarios, as I'd been discussing that for this game. Number 1, a cleanup job on the shuttlecraft that was stranded on the planet featured in the TNG episode Skin of Evil. Oh man, cleaning the remnants of Armus, the tar monster, off of the thing would be pretty rad, actually. Well, probably be pretty gross and demeaning, but you know. Let's get rid of all the traces of that thing before anyone who knew Tasha saw it, certainly. Number 2, cleaning up the rooms damaged/gunked up after the TNG episode Conspiracy, which would be the Star Trek episode that famously involved a man's chest bursting open with an alien and then his head exploding. So, yeah, there was quite the fucking mess even before dead bugs spilled all over the floor. Number 3, a cleanup of Voyager's cargo bay after the 2-part episode Scorpion, in which the cargo bay was partially assimilated by the Borg. Speaking of which, number 4, being assimilated by the Borg and having to clean up from the aftermath with a Species 8472 encounter, which would be very bad for the Borg, certainly. As an added touch, you could be cleaning up the corridor of a Borg vessel and find several drones in their regeneration alcoves that all have power washers and other cleanup equipment grafted to their bodies. And for another Final Fantasy-inspired cleanup scenario, and I will have to admit that none of this is familiar to me, having to clean up parts of Rioveni's castle from Final Fantasy The War of the Lions, after both Belias the Gigas and Hashmal the Regulator do their usual Lucavi things to everyone in the area. I.E. slaughter everyone they encounter. Oh boy. I haven't played War of the Lions, but I immediately get a sense from those names. What is that even? Grime and eggs. If I had to make one based on the Spider-Man game, it would be, given the fact that almost every other time I throw garbage cans in public, someone complains about it on Thwipper, that I would suggest a level where Spider-Man has to power wash up all the garbage he spilled everywhere as an apology to the city. In his defense, he was knocking dudes unconscious with it at the time. I just had the strangest moment of deja vu. For some insane reason, I almost said I have the strangest sense of DNA. And I would certainly hope so, as the alternative would mean that I am, say, a rock. Backed up into the pool. That's a good way to break your neck. That's not a great plan right there, me. Oh, hey, it worked that time. I thought it was locking me into an angle to climb the ladder that kept bumping me into the leaf, but, you know, moving onto the ladder always stuck you at that angle, so I didn't see a solution. Ah, it's the floor I'm seeing through there. Rad! I think that's all of the trees. Oh yes, the sample swath. What about this surface right here? See, I'll start over here and see if it's the same one. Ooh, now we're talking. Oh, that... Is that plane sound in the game or out my window? You can often hear planes around here descending. I guess they must be coming in for their approach to the airport over in Toronto. As I understand, you have to start descending quite a ways out. Or maybe they're just doing it to annoy the neighborhood. I don't know. Aren't we clever? Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that does look nice. Man, so the specks in some of this dirt are so closely put together that it almost looks like a star field, if it weren't for the fact that it's of the consistency and color of scrambled eggs. I mean, some of it is eggs, but it's all yolks. 58%. Maybe we'll get a another text exchange when we reach 60. Why is the metal this color? It's not dirt. It's just orange. Oh, I think it's some kind of fucky reflection of the deck? Oh, these fucking pipes. I really like that when you press the left trigger using this nozzle, it doesn't click or rotate the head or anything because this head doesn't need that. Even the the red one does that, and it does not move to make a difference which angle you're on. It's the dot. I'm easily amused, clearly. Oh. Well, that's going to be a problem. Can't quite reach. Be gone! Filth. I wouldn't have thought these long, thin railings would be this difficult to clean. At least they don't have any fucking nooks and crannies. They're just really weird shapes. And now I have to go back using this one. Preserved it. Man, give me that ding already. Help me skip to the end of this one. I don't mind, I promise. That's weird. I tried to hit the wall behind it with this much pressure. Ah, thank goodness. Ah. I don't know why they gave the little dolphins on the mural big, wide cartoon eyes, like they're really, really surprised. Mary Celez says, "We normally have a no food on deck policy, but by way of apology, a buffet was hastily prepared in the pool area." This backfired as he woefully underestimated the demand from the all-inclusive ticket holders. I told the captain that we really shouldn't be offering those tickets on a family cruise, but did he listen? Oh dear. But that just, I mean... Well, I suppose that mostly just sounds like a, well, like a huge money sink for the company, but not necessarily like it caused any of this, unless the food is what summoned the birds. Sorry, sir. I'll be right out of your hair. Oh dear. Oh, all right. What, can he only be placed on... No, but still. Ah, there we go. I'll just have you back to, Oh, I can't rotate this. Lame. Before I do this... Aha! Close enough. Oops. Sorry, sir. I don't know why it's so very amusing to address the lawn gnomes as sir, but it just kind of is. Well, some people sleep face down. ready for you in just a moment, sir. You've enjoyed an even more comfort than before. Excellent. I mean, if I was there in real life, I would have taken the time to carefully set each one down on its feet. But I do believe I still would have put them back afterwards. For I may be prone to burying myself alive with stress, I am also prone to whimsy. Oh, the step. That's not all for the deck. But, I'll call it there, since things are looking better than they were before. By a considerable margin over here. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. The deck is actually starting to look livable again. Gotta keep up the good work. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.